restaurant, vegetarian house previously. So what we have tonight is a vegetarian sisig. So I believe this has been a request to be a vegan recipe or something. Okay, so just a little bit of vegetarianism, why we chose to be vegetarians. So I'd like you to check on your teeth. Can you check your teeth if you have fangs?
Yeah.
You don't have, right?
Not really.
Barely there's like a little bit of pointed tooth there, but not really a fang, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the main reasons that we actually chose to be vegetarian, because normally humans are actually herbivores because we don't have fangs and claws to actually eat meat, okay? And our digestive system is actually 12 times as our height, which means we have less process of digestions. Unlike with animals, they only have 3 times of their digestive system, and it actually digests the meat that they eat can be easily digested because they themselves actually has its gastric acid that actually burns the meat right away. But humans are not, we're not built in that way. So basically that's the main reason that we chose to be vegetarian. So that's one effect, physiologically. Second would be a little bit of environmental effect. Why we chose to be vegetarian as well? It's because we know Amazon, right? The Amazon River is where the Amazon River. So it has been a fact that there was a place in the Amazon that it has to be used to be as a plantation of crops and all the fruits and plants that we usually were supposed to eat. But because of the increase of need for animals or for meat, what happens was the plants were devastated because it has to be replaced of a poultry and ranch. So basically the reason is it has supposed to be the food for the humans. So there were no more support whenever there's heavy rains because the plants were already uprooted. Okay, so any questions? So this is just a bit of some reasons why we have to be vegetarians. There's actually more. Vegetarianism is actually a broad discussion that we have to if you want to. But those just are piece of reasons or main reasons why we're actually vegetarians. So tonight, we have prepared a recipe for you guys. This is actually vegetarian sisig. So I know every one of us knows sisig, right? So the pulutan one, and well, someone just eat it alone for some reason. So this is for the recipe. You can have one. So the ingredients that we just have, these are just very simple. We actually have Meat Magic. So this is our meat alternative. Actually, Meat Magic is rich in seaweeds, and this is actually made up from seaweeds and soya. And then we also have tofu, which is the main source of protein. And we have garlic, onion, leeks, chili, we have pepper, and then calamansi juice, and of course for frying or a little bit of saute is the oil and then the soy sauce. So since our pan is already heat up, a little bit of oil. Actually, when I do cooking, the instruction there is actually garlic and onion. But what I do more to have the spice taste a bit in the food. So what I do first is that I go first with the Meat Magic. So you just need to, you know how to prepare meat magic? Does everyone knows meat magic? Oh, I'm sorry. Meat magic is, do we have a sample one? Do we have a sample of it? What we actually do before we can actually have this finished product, you have to overnight it for a good result. It's much softer actually. So you have to soak it overnight, and then you just need to squeeze out the water in it, and then wash. Give one more wash just to take off the aftertaste, because it really has an aftertaste because it's actually being processed. And then once you squeeze out the water, you just need to shred it a little piece by piece. So we just need to give at least a minute or two. So this is actually where it came from. This is the meat magic. This is our meat alternative. So it's really hard. It's like a wood. So that is why you have to soak it overnight. But you can actually make use of it 2 to 3 hours before your food preparation. I mean your food cooking. So you can have it soaked at that specific time as well. But less than 2 hours, there's a little bit hard part there. So here it is. It's a little bit of golden brown now. We just need to add up our tofu. So it's up to you. You can actually mash the tofu when you mix them all together. But you can leave it that way as well. Small cubes. You just need to let it stay for just a minute.